And good evening, hockey fans from Alpha Ice Arena. We've got game 2 of a doubleheader, Vengeance and the Junior Americans. We are on the USA rink at Alpha. We just watched the conclusion of a Cleveland Barons and Penn's Elite 2010 game before this one. And so now we're ready for game 2, Vengeance, with a pretty solid victory in game 1. Brian, you did a bang-up job calling that first game on your own. So that game's on Facebook. I'm going to upload it later to the Rickety Bench page as well, just for posterity. We'll have every game on the YouTube page. And, of course, this one's going live to YouTube and simulcast on Facebook as well. So Ryan's checking. We got good audio on the replay cam, which means we got a good YouTube feed. Vengeance in their red jerseys going through warm-ups. Over my left, we'll take a peek at the Junior Americans in their white with red and blue striped jerseys here, blue helmets. So, all right, I've got Goldberg with a wrist upper body injury over here. He's in the stands. So
yeah, he'll be out at least, I don't know. We'll see if we can get him for mid-ams. That'll be nice.
Yeah, this is the final regular season game.
45.
Game number 4. Then we have a weekend off, and then we go to Columbus for mid-ams. I got to tell you, Ryan, I saw the first couple of games there. Favorable draw.
Yeah, we got the Pittsburgh Stars. So that's the new team from New Ken. We play them first. With them, we'll play Fort Wayne, who we just saw, 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
All the games against those teams we have won. So that should be a nice little warm-up for our third game that weekend, which will be the Ohio Blue Jackets.
Columbus Blue Jackets.
Yeah, number 2 in our district, and they're a pretty good team. So we gotta probably win those first 2 games for sure, and then definitely take it to the Blue Jackets to have a chance to play one more game against whoever the other winner.
Sure.
So it comes down to just the 2 games at the end of the season, or top 2 seeds at the end, and then if you win that, you could get a chance to go to nationals. That's where it ends up. So we have 3 games guaranteed after this.
Okay. All right. Warm-up's wrapping up here. Berkey giving the final words of instruction here to the crew. So yeah, Ryan, we got game clock on to one corner. Get the scoreboard up on the other corner there.
Yep. This is a lot fancier than the last broadcast we did.
What's that?
I said this is a lot more fancy than the last broadcast we just did.
And we got the game clock is fixed now, so we won't have a giant game clock popping onto the screen.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Oh, that's okay. We were throwing new stuff at you. The one thing I wasn't able to do, I had a 4th camera and we tried to hook it up and it just wasn't going.
It just didn't want to.
Oh well, I tried.
Didn't want to take it, so.
All right, here we go. Vengeance and Junior Americans, once again, final home game. Say hello in the comments. Love to see who's watching, where you're watching from. Say hello. Boy, I had a ton of viewers on my 8U action earlier today from Youngstown. And I'm back there tomorrow morning. They got to guarantee 2 more games from the Covelli Center in Youngstown. All right. So your mid-ice face-off for Abel, Mayer, Tusick, Ulowitz, and Robinson. Here we go. Action deep into the American zone. Mayer was coming in on the forecheck. Robinson pinched far down, but sent back out of the zone. Ulowitz far side, Abel. That's Tusick. Tusick into the zone for Abel. Abel dropping across. Mayer left side. Mayer has Abel in the middle. Tipped in front of the net and high off the back window. Tusick lays a massive hit behind the net, and Americans diagonal through the neutral zone. They will enter right wing, and we're off and running here. Americans right side. Robinson stayed with him. Save. Max Leonard in net for Vengeance after Calabrese was in net for game 1. Max Leonard in net right now. Vengeance going right to left as we're looking at it. Robinson through the neutral zone. Abel picking it up here, drifting right. Abel's got Mayer in the middle, but no position, though. Now Mayer fights for position and will chase this one behind the net. Lucido calling for it in the slot. Abel's got it. No, can't get the shot off. Americans take it out to the far wing and into the neutral zone. They gain the red line. They will enter left side. That's Wazensky keeping pace for pace there. That puck chips over to the right corner as we're looking at it. Fairman's on and immediately plays this puck on the midwall, but it drops down. Ladigan for Wodzinski. So Lucido, Fairman, Meissner, Ladigan, Wodzinski. Meissner out of the zone. Now Meissner's got players in front of him. Can't get that one forward, and then Americans go past Fairman, back for Ladigan, back for Wodzinski. This one kicks behind him. He's got to retreat a little bit. Wodzinski sends one hard up the far boards. Meissner's chipping it out of the zone, and then we got a foot race. Meissner reaching out for this puck. Lifting sticks. Americans goalie sends this one back out to the blue line. Held in just barely. Meissner coming in again. Meissner pushing left. Now behind the net, Lucido's tied up over there. Fairman comes across, loosens it out to the corner, far side for Meissner. Meissner on the wing. He will make a move and get hit down. Fairman will pick it up. Dixon at the point. And over to Ladigan, left side. Ladigan's walking it in. Ladigan, hard shot, save. It's out to the point. Dixon drifting left. Dixon puts another one on net. Americans going to skate one out. Fairman coming in on the back check hard. Americans dropping the icing, so I guess they had so much pressure exiting the zone there and got rid of it earlier than they wanted to.
Yeah, we had a lot of good chances there. You can see on the replay here.
Yep.
Ladigan walking it way down low. Gets the shot on net. Camera's a little laggy right now for some reason.
Goalie cam's lagging.
It is.
Okay. So, well, we just have to keep an eye on that. You can check the info button there, too, to see if it's consistently reporting a lag. All right, Americans far side. They will drop one in just past Dixon. He will chase it deep behind the net. Dixon, oh, hard play over there. He's pinned. Americans coming out to the right wing now. They walk it on the right wing and drop it back down right side behind the net. Americans far corner. They didn't play it cleanly. Lennon with the takeaway. Lennon stretch pass for Armstrong. Kick back into the zone. Americans coming in now on an angle. Back check by Lennon, and Baru plays this to the corner. He's hit. Lennon sends it out to the far corner. Didn't quite get to Armstrong. Armstrong has to leave it back for Lennon. Now Lennon trying to get rid of this. It comes in front of Leonard, who shoves it away. Americans point blank range. Leonard with another save, and this one comes across the crease near side. Dixon stretching it out. Just missed Baru. So Americans will retreat into their own zone with Baru forechecking. Moore and Mayer come on. Baru's coming off. Abel's coming on. So forwards changing here for Vengeance. Americans will chip one down. Lennon does not let that get too deep, though. Mayer trying to get it out of the zone. He's got it ahead. Moore entering with Abel in the middle. Moore centers Abel. Had that one chipped away from him. Moore, Mayer. Hard shot from the right side of the slot. Now Abel behind the net. And Americans whip it around far side. Ulowitz can't hold. He's chasing. Icing's waved off. So Ulowitz far side will collect this puck. 12-10 in the first. Oh, Ulowitz loses the puck over here in the corner. Americans with the steal on the forecheck here. And they send one down. It's angled into the air and hits Leonard right in his breadbasket. So, oh, it's great to be back calling hockey, Ryan. This is fun.
Welcome back. So we got a couple comments here. Let's see if they even comments are not appearing. Yep, there we go. Oh, thank you. Great job today from Joyce Fairchild. Welcome back, Derek. And Mandy, let's go Vengeance.
Okay, so Lucido, Tusek, Mayer, Robinson, and Ulowitz. This is Mayer, right side. He's going to try to jump past one of those American defensemen, but they have the takeaway. Now they've got numbers coming the other direction. Lucido lifted a stick there, and that shot hit the back window hard. So Robinson near side. Robinson, nobody in front of him. He's going to skate it into the zone and then get knocked down. Play it near their own blue line. They stretch one ahead. Ulowitz trying to interfere here. Americans get a low shot in. Saved by Leonard out to the near side. Ulowitz stretching one out far side. Just missed Tusik, but it's going into the zone. It will be icing, unfortunately, as there was an absolute race down to that puck on the far end, but icing is the call. No, we're stopped at 11:19. Here we go. Defensive zone face-off to Leonard's left. Once again, say hello in the comments. Love to know who's watching. Appreciate some audience participation already. So your line right now is Meissner, Fairman, Abel with Wodzinski and Ladigan. So Americans chip it back down. Ladigan with a poke check here. Wodzinski digs it free. Wodzinski, great job. Oh, just missed Meissner, though, on the exit. So Americans airborne back down. Wodzinski gloves it down. Meissner battling over here on the boards. Fairman was coming in there. Puck drops down into this trapezoid. Ladigan coming around near side. And he leaves it for Abel. Abel, a stretch one across. Wodzinski. Wodzinski to Fairman. Fairman is going to enter left side. Fairman looking for an angle. Centers. Abel. Abel can't get the shot. Americans coming the other way. Americans angle one through the neutral zone and out to the far side. Wadzenski will pick it up with some forecheckers. Wadzenski far side around for Ladigan. Very tough play over there as that puck was hot. So Americans chip it back down. They're only changing one guy here. That one leaks through the crease. Abel far side. Out for Meissner. So Fairman's coming off. Baru coming on. Ladigan chases one deep and takes a massive hit over there on the left side. Americans far side. Held in by Barbish. Barbish drifting left. There's a hard shot. Knocked down. Armstrong is lifting sticks over there. Baru, Armstrong, Barbish are your forwards right now. Dixon and Lennon your defensive pair as Vengeance do make a full change there. Action on the left mid wall. Americans get one back into the neutral zone. My goodness. Armstrong laid a massive hit over there as that junior American player got rid of that puck.
Yeah, and he had some hard time getting back up after that. So, all right, we got another comment here. Joyce Fairchild reads Grandma cheering. Getting lots of hockey today. And Virginia Slack, yes, so much Vengeance hockey. Loving it. Thank you, Derek and Ryan, for all your coverage.
All right, so Vengeance win the face-off here. Dixon stretching one out. Barbish just couldn't quite handle it. Comes back for Lennon, who tried to chip it through the neutral zone. Americans come in the left wing. Lennon does a nice job there, corralling that puck eventually as it was dancing in the neutral zone, or in the shooting slot. So Baru, terrific forward pass to Armstrong, left side. Armstrong back across. Barbish was tied up over there, couldn't put it on net. So Armstrong and Barbish. Now Baru comes in, trying to free that puck up. It's in the left corner. Americans send it back far side now. Nobody over there. So Lennon will pinch. Oh, that puck bounced right before Lennon got to it. So just a tough break there. Lennon through the neutral zone. Barbish had the red line. He's knocked down as he's leaving the ice. Baru is down there, just floats one into the crease, and more coming in on the forecheck. Americans barely get this one into the neutral zone. They kick it forward. Robinson getting inside position, leaves it on the mid-wall. So Mayer's got it out of the zone. Lucido chips it ahead, racing out. Lucido, right side, Lucido gets knocked down from behind. We got penalty coming. Puck is still loose and finally covered by the Americans goalie. And yeah, go take it to mom, buddy.
Yeah, we're definitely getting a penalty called here against.
Yeah, but will we have a penalty shot?
Nah, he wasn't fully away. So I'm going to see if I can get here on the replay. Lucido gets hauled down right there, and we do get a couple chances.
That was it. Oh, man, that camera is lagging.
Yeah, it's giving us a little bit of fits today.
Okay. Well, that's too bad. Probably should reboot these cameras before we use them. All right, so. All right, so I don't know. Somebody's yelling here. There's a shot. That was 2-6 shot there from the slot. Americans iced the puck here on the power play. So I don't know. I couldn't tell whoever's yelling. Their voice
It was someone on the Rochester team chirping about 92. So I'm not really sure what he did to deserve
all right,
that.
So your power play line is Abel, Tusick, Lucido, Robinson, and Ulowitz. Ulowitz, right wing. Abel at the point. He's going to bring it back for Ulowitz. Back down, Abel, left side, hard shot. That's deflected high. That'll catch the netting for a stoppage. So good puck movement there. Probably would have liked to walk that one in just a little bit tighter, but
a little bit closer would have been
take
better,
shots on net though. And you're right. That Junior Americans player is probably the shortest player we've seen at the 2011 group here. All right, Lucido is facing off here to the Americans goalie's right. Robinson down the mid-wall. Abel back to Robinson. This one's deflected out of the zone. So he's a little guy, but he's making an impact in this game here as Vengeance back on sides. Lucido enters left wing, trying to leave that one. Now Tusick to Robinson. Robinson across Ulowitz right wing. Ulowitz walking it in. Oh, that was partially deflected. Lucido tried to get that in on net. Tusick tripped down. Oh, we got another call coming. Delayed penalty. So here comes Leonard out of the net. Ulowitz deep shot. Open net for Tusick. Just couldn't send that one in. And Americans finally touch it.
Oh, my goodness. That was the biggest gift right there.
So 32 seconds remain on the first penalty. A second Americans player is headed to the box. So Vengeance going 5-on-3 for 32 seconds and then another minute of power play, regular power play after that. So
yeah, I'm having no luck with that replay camera there. I hope the feed is going out nice and smooth.
Well, is it
That's
the replay
everybody else.
camera or the goalie camera?
It's the whole broadcast.
Well, there's a deep shot from the right wing. Lennon's shot deflected by Baru. Is it? Yeah, it's.
That's the feed. That's the actual feed right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that'd be too bad if it was that laggy. All right, here's Wadzenski walking it in here. It's a tough shot. And in. So Wadzenski, goalie sort of hit him in the chest, but still went in.
Kind of rolled up over his chest.
Wadzenski
left, right behind
left
him.
wing. That frees one American player out of the box, but only one. So
whatever, we'll take it.
7:25 in the first. Vengeance up a goal with the Wadzenski bullet from the left wing. So Lucido, Fairman, Abel coming on here with Lennon and Dixon. So Lucido will take the face-off. This one kicks over to the Americans. Short-handed, they will gain the line and chip it down. So Lennon will go collect here, right side. Lennon going behind the net. Out for Abel. Abel. Fairman was deep. Lucido has to chase this one near side now. Lucido trying to get it into the zone. Fairman chips it deep. Now Fairman collects in the corner. Fairman waits. Abel will pick it up. Abel, back for Dixon, left wing. Dixon's hard shot deflected. Fairman got a piece of that, actually sent it wide. So Lennon tried to drop one across. So Lennon back to get it. Vengeance back on sides. Lennon far side for Fairman. Fairman stretching one. Saucer pass to Lucido. Lucido had a little trouble handling it. He's moving it towards the net. Now Lucido far side. Lucido back for Lennon, right wing. Lennon, Fairman. Fairman can't get the wrister off, though. Americans skating it out far side. 18 more seconds on the power play. Lennon interfered there, but Americans continue to get it in and drop it down to the right side. That's Dixon. Abel. Abel's got it, or that's Lennon. Near side, Fairman. Fairman, no pressure here. Fairman stretches one past Lucido. Missed him, so that's going to be icing. Hadn't gained the line. 6:10 were stopped. We're going back to the Vengeance zone for a face-off.
Another comment here, WL, go Vengeance. If anyone in the comments could tell us how our feed is going out, because our replay cam is based on our feed, and it looks like it's real choppy.
Yeah, so if it's lagging on the YouTube feed, please let us know. I'm hoping that's just that phone, right?
We'll find out.
We'll hope. All right, so we got a new line out here. Teams are back at full strength, by the way. So Wadzenski to Meissner, Moore, Mayer, Ladigan. So Moore coming in on the forecheck after a collision of bodies there. So Moore keeping pace with pace here on the forecheck. Meissner will come down as the F2 and free the puck down low. Mayer coming across. Both defensemen pinched in there. Ladigan can't hold the blue line, so Vengeance have to get back on sides. Ladigan drops it back for Wadzenski. Wadzenski to Meissner. Meissner will enter right wing. He's pinned. Moore fighting for it there. Meissner, far side. Meissner centering. Mayer can't get his stick on it. This one's leaking back up to the slot, and Ladigan will corral it here in the neutral zone. Ladigan far side, Wadzenski. Wadzenski coming back through. Mayer chips it in. Americans chip it out. Meissner gets it back to your left side. A lot of traffic there.
Oh, it's too many.
And
it's too many. Yeah, we had who was coming off there.
All right, so Vengeance had too many men on the ice.
Yeah, Tuesday came out and there was just one too many before the puck was played.
So
let's see who they're putting in the box here.
All right, so looks like we're going to see who's going to. All right, Meissner's going to serve the penalty. 5:09 in the first. Vengeance going on the PK. So, any more comments there in the comments? So,
God, it's a little laggy. So,
okay. So, we do have a green dot on the software, though. Software doesn't think it's laggy. All right, so this puck's coming back into the American zone. Mayer, who is a short-handed PK specialist, just giving chase here. Americans near side on the mid-wall. They will angle one into the neutral zone, and they will enter left wing. Held up on the blue line over there. As Americans drifting across here. Robinson blocked that shot. Mayer battling near the blue line. And back in, held in by the Americans on the right mid-wall. Puck is over there on the blue line. Oh, big hit. Lucido just throwing his body around. Robinson far side, Ulowitz. Ulowitz looking for an outlet there. He gained the red line. He will chip it down. Mayer's off. Baru is on. 40 seconds on the PK. Lucido's deep on the forecheck here. Now retreating as the Americans will skate it out. They stretch it far side. They gain the red line and enter left wing. Look at the center. Baru had that one sort of in his jersey. Ulowitz takes it away, lifts one out of the zone. Americans touched it, so no icing.
High stick on white.
Oh, high sticking.
So it's going to stay all the way down there.
All right, exactly 4 minutes in the first. So once again, we apologize if the feed is choppy.
They said it was all really laggy in the beginning. It's getting better, so.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe it's raining.
Yeah, and I wonder if the Facebook feed is also lagging. We can't blame it on the weather. It was a beautiful day today, Ryan. All right, offensive zone, shorthanded face-off here as Dixon, Lennon, Moore, and Baru. So Moore trying to buy some time here. He was sending it back out to the blue line. It hit the referee and stayed over there. Now Americans far side. They're coming in left wing. 5 more seconds before Meissner's out of the box. Dixon frees it up. Lennon far side. Meissner's out of the box if they can stretch it to him. Baru out. Leaves one ahead for Meissner. Meissner far side, who's fresh out of the box. Playing this one. It's chip deep. Now Meissner to Baru in the corner. Baru, Dixon. Dixon puts one back on net. That clipped the backside of an American's defenseman there. Moore was working, put a backhander in there. Meissner with the steal. Meissner sends one back into the shooting slot, and it's kicked back out to the wing. Lennon, who had to exit the zone there, gets into the neutral zone, leaves it for Moore. Moore makes a move. He's chipped back. Meissner sends it back for Lennon. Lennon, Dixon. Dixon, that was a tough puck to play there. Dixon back for Lennon. So Vengeance retreating a little bit. Now they will advance it. This puck's behind. That pass is behind Moore. Back into the neutral zone. Meissner circling back around. He will enter right side. Everybody else changing. Armstrong and Barbish come on to join him. Meissner will chip it down left side and chase some more. So Barbish into the corner. Barbish gets inside position over here, battling for it. Barbish, Armstrong. Armstrong gets knocked down in the shooting slot. Armstrong was trying to protect that puck from his backside. Americans come away with it. Abel, Ladigan, and Wazenski await the charge here. That shot's just sent airborne. Leonard had that one end up in front of him, and he finally sent it wide. That was an end-over-end puck sitting in the crease. Abel stretches one out for Armstrong, out for Wazenski and Barbish 2-on-2 rush. Barbish's shot gloved by the Americans' goal. So 10th shot per the scoreboard, Ryan.
9-5. We're pretty close.
Okay. You knew I was going to ask for the comparison.
I know.
No, 2:13 to play in the first offensive.
I had no one that I could argue with in the first game. All right, Barbish. Absolute battle over there on the mid-wall. They're tied up. They're still getting untied over there. As that's a deep shot. That one ends up behind the net. Now Barbish will engage again over here. They lift one up the mid-wall past him, but Ladigan holds. Ladigan lets go of a shot. That short hops the goalie out to the left corner again. Americans off the mid-wall into the neutral zone. Wazenski has to buy some time here, and Barbish just couldn't clear in time. 1:44 were stopped. So another offensive. No, that was an offside. So going to mid-ice looks like. So, all right, your line is going to be Lucido, Tusick, Fairman, Ulowitz, and Robinson. This faceoff comes near side. Americans drop it back. Tusick and Fairman are in the zone forechecking here. Americans through the neutral zone. They will chip it down left side. Robinson first one to it, sends it around for Fairman on the mid-wall, near side. Fairman up to the blue line. Americans hold, though. It's someone back down right of the net. Ulowitz far side. Ulowitz looking for an outlet. Ulowitz to Lucido. Lucido out ahead for Fairman. Fairman's got 2 junior Americans in front of him on the right wing. Fairman into the middle. There's a low shot. Saved by the goalie out to the corner. Lucido. Far side centering for Robinson. Robinson bouncing puck. Tried to send it through there. Fairman's also battling for this puck. Lucido chips it down. Americans get it with some room. They will retreat, though. So Lucido and Fairman lurking on the forecheck now. 1 minute to play in the first. That's Americans had a home run pass there, but couldn't connect. Icing is the call. 56 seconds to play in the period. We're going back to the American zone for an offensive face-off. Line change is coming here. So new line is Baru, Mayer, Moore, Dixon, and Lennon. Face-off coming to the Americans' goalie's left. As we'll have Baru in the circle, Mayer in the
It's Mayer in the slot. This ends up with Moore. Back to Dixon at the point. Dixon's low shot hit by one of the Americans. Never made it to the crease. Baru left side, circling back around. Baru tried to get a low wrister in there. Mayer, point blank range, kick back out. Lennon, really close on the right side. There's a deep shot and saved by the Americans goalie. My goodness, you give Lennon that distance to shoot from.
Yeah, they're leaving him wide open and letting him kind of walk in there.
Well, he was already in that close, too. All right, puck is down here, far side. This one's coming around near side. Mayer giving chase. He will get inside position here. 2 Americans over there. Dixon on the mid-wall sends another low shot in there. Back out to the corner for Mayer. Mayer decides to take this one deep. He's hit. He sort of shed that hit.
Oh, right on Baru's
More
tape.
tough centering pass. Baru had that on his stick. Couldn't really get the shot off. This one's chipped underneath Dixon and out of the zone. Lennon leaves it near side. Dixon was retreating there. Dropped it back through. 10 seconds to play in the period. Lennon chips it back down. Americans goalie sat on that puck for a little bit. Meissner gloved it down, kept it in the zone, and we're going to run out of time on the period. So that will be it for the first. So sponsorship message playing.
Their Stanley Cup level sponsors include Fargus Landscaping and Wendy Sisinski, the Keller Williams Real Estate Agency. And their Natural Club level sponsors include Treesdale Landscape Company.
Look at that, we're synced up.
And Contemporary Insurance Agency.
All right, so while Ryan's tallying up the stats, programming note, I'm back on the airwaves, on the internet waves. Tomorrow morning, 8U Vengeance have 2 more guaranteed games from the Covelli Center in Youngstown to finish out that Phantoms hosted tournament. So
it's a lot of miles on your car this weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. I really didn't find the drive too bad, though. I mean, 55 minutes from my house. Not terrible.
So we've got 14 shots for Vengeance to Rochester's 5. We have 23 attempts to their 9. Hits were pretty light, 6 for us, 3 for Rochester. We were 1 for 2 on the power play, while Rochester went 0 for 1, and we were winning the face-off battle 10-6.
All right. There you go. Okay, Abel's at mid-ice for the face-off, flanked by Mayer and Tusik. Ladigan and Wadzenski, the defensive pair. Vengeance going left to right as we're looking at it. So Leonard's in net on my left here as there's just a big tie up there on the face-off. Comes up with Wadzenski, who sends one off the dasher. Ping-pong style into the neutral zone. Mayer will enter and chip it down right side. And Mayer has it back now, coming in on a tough angle. Tried to drop one across. Americans goalie got a piece of that. Wadzenski chipping one deep now. Wadzenski centering. One-timer by Mayer, just wide left. He didn't get it fully, but he got enough on it to put it on net. Now Ladigan from the blue line. Drops one down behind the net. Now Tusik trying to push it around. Tusik coming back around. Oh, tried to... Yeah, it was either a backhanded shot or a pass back across. Americans playing this one far side. They will enter right wing. Americans moving right. Poke check by Ladigan out to the corner. Abel's also over there, but puck is coming up the mid-wall. Americans hold the blue line, but Wadzenski has this one far side. Wadzenski stretching one out for Tusik. Tusik, 2 Americans over there. He chips it ahead. He will pick it up right side. Lucido's in the middle. Abel's also in the slot now. Tusik takes a puck low. Lucido stabbing at it. Now Tusik coming back around. Puts one up to the slot. Nobody home, though. Americans will take it away. Good idea. Just nobody there. Americans drop it down left side. They're changing a bunch of personnel. Fairman's calling for the stretch pass far side. They get it to him a little bit late, though, as he's sandwiched, and Lucido will enter left wing. So Fairman's on with Moore and Lucido, Ulowitz and Robinson. So Americans do exit the zone. Robinson's got 2 American players over there to deal with. So Robinson, good battle over there, holding that puck down. Now from the mid-wall far side, Americans take this puck deep. Ulowitz trying to free this up. Lucido's also over there. So action on the far wall. This one's back up to the wing for the Americans' deep shot, deflected left of the net, now behind. Ulowitz, that puck is on the post, and Leonard will finally get his glove on it, reaching between some legs there, I think. Defensemen are going to change out here. Dixon and Lennon coming on here, 14:07 in the second. Defensive zone face-off coming here. Lucido will take this face-off. Whoop, bumped the camera. All right, Lucido to Leonard's right for this defensive zone face-off. Moore and Fairman are the forwards. Lucido tied up here. Fairman had to send one around the referee. on the mid-wall. Comes back down. Now Dixon going around far side for more. More on the mid-wall. Shovels it ahead. Lucido chipping through the neutral zone. Now Lucido, left side. Lucido back for Fairman. Fairman up into the net. And
that was pretty.
Man, what a save by American's goalie. Oh, my goodness. Now Lennon frees it up. Fairman re-enters right wing. He's going to take it deep. So Fairman into the corner. Centers one, airborne across. Lucido was in the middle. Couldn't handle that pass as it was 2 feet off the ground. Now that's more Lucido. That's Dixon who's deep here. Dixon.
Nice.
Oh, my goodness. That was more. Fairman went airborne. You think that puck went under him?
No, I went top corner. Oh, yeah, the puck probably did cross over top.
All right, more with a rifle. We're gonna get the replay on this one.
We're not gonna.
No, we were too slow on the replay cam. That's lagging anyway.
Still lagging,
okay. So, all right. So Vengeance take the 2-0 lead. 13-23 in the second. Just a really cool sequence there. So, all right, your line right now is Baru, Armstrong, Barbish, Dixon, and Lennon. So after the offsides call, we're going back to mid-ice, looks like. All right, Lennon comes up with this face-off out to Dixon, Dixon to Barbish. Barbish enters out for Armstrong. Armstrong, that shot's partially deflected behind the net, far corner. That one kind of ended up right between Barbish and Baru. Puck went airborne into the netting for a stoppage. Offensive zone face-off coming. Defensemen swapping out here with Zensky and Ladigan. Coming on here for this face-off to the Americans' goalie's right. Baru in the circle, Barbish in the slot. Baru tied up nicely, but Americans come away with this puck here. Saucer pass near side. They will enter left wing. Wodzinski got a piece of him as he entered. Ladigan into the corner. Ladigan couldn't find that puck. Americans center it. Puck is still loose before Baru gets it here. Baru's got 2 Americans in front of him. He will gain the line. He will enter right side. He will wait on the blue line. Americans with the takeaway. No, it's chipped back down. Americans players hurt. Meissner on for Vengeance. He will play this puck. Now it's back through the neutral zone. Far side. Ladigan enters and waits on the boards, but he loses the puck over there. Americans with another takeaway. No, this puck leaks back into the zone now, into the neutral zone, and stretched back across to the other side. Ooh, Americans may have been offsides there, as this guy entering over here came in as that puck was entering. No call, though. Meissner up the mid-wall, and out of the zone for Mayer. Mayer dropping it ahead. Abel picks it up right wing. Abel, here's a shot deflected into the netting far side. So 12:01 was stopped. Another offensive zone faceoff coming up here. So Ryan, scoreboard shows 17 shots.
I'm at 16 to 6.
That's not picking up on the screen. There we go.
So we're close.
Yep.
New line out there.
All right, 260 going to take this face off with Lucido and Fairman out there. Now Fairman's chasing far side here. And Tusik saved that puck for Fairman. Fairman was trying to center to Lucido. Americans coming away with numbers 3-on-2 the other way. Americans enter right wing, moving right. They don't quite cleanly play that one.
Nice.
Lucido, big hit there.
Good
for
hit.
Knocking that Americans player off the puck. That's Ulowis to Fairman. Fairman's got Tusik in the middle. And just kind of made the last second decision.
Jumped right at the blue line.
Go vertical on the blue line. And Tusik got it in early, but because he was faked out by his teammate, Fairman. So after the offsides call, a faceoff coming near dot. 11:33 in the second. Lucido, Tusik, Fairman still out there with Robinson and Ulowitz. So Fairman's going to enter here with an American player on his back. Fairman's going to chase this one out far side. And Americans exit the zone. So Ulowitz goes to collect. So Ulowitz coming around near side. He will send on hard. That one centered for Lucido. Lucido's got Fairman on the left. Lucido for Fairman. No, in the middle. My goodness, that Americans player almost put it on his own net. And the Americans do exit the zone. So Ulowitz back to get this puck. It's not going to make the line for icing. So all the Vengeance forwards over here on the far side. Ulowitz, he just loses an edge. Robinson loses an edge. So Americans with the steal on the forecheck here. Americans coming around far side. From the point, there's a deep shot and saved by Leonard. My goodness, 2 defensemen going down in a row.
It
No.
was almost as if it was planned that both of them went down at the same time.
10:50 in the second. New line's coming on here. So we're going to have Baru, Moore, Armstrong, Dixon, and Lennon. Defensive zone faceoff to Leonard's left. So Baru's faceoff comes out to the mid-wall. Americans do control on the right wing. This one goes airborne, deflected into the left corner. Lennon's first one to it. He sends it up the mid-wall for Armstrong. Armstrong gets it out of the zone, but Americans control. They go far side, and they chip one back in. So Lennon didn't get real far out of the zone to begin with. So Lennon leaves it on the mid-wall for Armstrong, but he does not have inside position there. So Lennon again up the mid-wall. Puck is still down in the corner. Lennon and Baru. Americans come across here, and now they're going to get Armstrong on a late hit here.
And a penalty here.
Yeah.
And another penalty probably.
So
They could call 2 here.
Armstrong committing 2 penalties in a row here as 10-11
quite possible.
stopped. So, all right, Armstrong
We'll see
to
him.
the sin bin here for a minute and a half. Vengeance going on the PK, 10-11 in the second. As
Rough and trip. Yep. 5-on-3.
oh, we got to send another player to the box. So, or is it? Or is it? Oh no, it's just a double penalty. So 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
3-minute penalty.
Better than 5-on-3. 5-on-4.
All right, so Lucido will come back on with Baru, Dixon, and Lennon.
Yeah, Americans want 2 guys in the box.
I know, the referee saying it is double minor.
He's like, it's the same thing.
It's not. All right, so Lennon, near side, stretching it clear across for Baru, far side. Vengeance charging in here. Baru waiting on the wing. Oh, had players on the other side, couldn't get it to him. So Baru chasing it deep now, trying to buy some time. 2:40. This is going to be a long PK, Ryan, so buckle in.
It's all right. We got lots of players on the bench.
Americans far side. Not moving it ahead with a ton of urgency here. Baru is in pursuit now. Americans don't play it cleanly here, back into their own zone. Baru coming off, Mayer coming on. So Americans enter right side. This one, Dixon got a piece of it. Lucido charging ahead. Lucido shorthanded left side to the net. Lucido makes a move across. Can't get the shot on net though. Lucido far side back for Lennon. Lennon puts a low one in wide left. Dixon will play this one on the mid-wall far side. This one's past Dixon. Lennon flying out here on defense. Wow, Lennon showing some speed there to recover on defense. Americans put it in the middle. Dixon with the takeaway. Leaves it for Abel. Abel tried to feather that one in the middle, but it stays in the zone. Americans left side. They wait. Lennon, another great defensive play there. Abel with the takeaway now. Jimmy Lennon, just phenomenal defense there. What a sequence. Abel, past him left side. Abel to the net, and saved by the Americans goalie. Wow. 1:35 left on the PK. Vengeance on the attack, on the shorthanded attack. In a way, Ryan, we kind of have some cool slow motion on the
yeah, that's
instant
one way to
replay.
look at the laggy video.
However, if we were showing the replay and it lagged at the same time the broadcast lagged,
then it's double lag.
you would get the double slow motion. All right. Tusik, Baru, Ulowitz, Robinson. Shorthanded again for another minute and a half. Baru working this puck deep here. Americans free it up in the near side corner. Now Americans behind the net far side. They stretch it out to the mid-wall. Americans looking to move it through the neutral zone. They wait at their own blue line and now send it in. They will enter right at the point, drifting left. They lose an edge over here now on the mid-wall, left side, just past Ulowitz. They chip it deep. Tusik battling for position. He has position and waits to feather it up for Baru. Baru just gets crunched over there with 2 Americans. Tusik was off and running there, but Americans hold the line here. Now, right wing, they're walking it in. There's a shot knocked down by Leonard. Ulowitz frees it up out of the zone. Tusik racing out to get this puck. Americans do get inside position, though. Now Baru takes a stab at it. Americans just whip one in on net. Leonard will control that one. 43 seconds remaining on the PK. So, we're going to have some personnel changes here. Bring another shorthanded line out here. So, Ulowitz will stay. Wodzinski joins him as another defenseman. Abel and Moore are the forwards. Defensive zone face-off to Leonard's right. So Abel's face-off comes in the mid-wall, but Americans controlling the blue line. Moore, good pursuit there, but Americans do hold. This one comes across, far side now. Wodzinski. Now Americans right wing over to the left wing. Americans left wing, low shot, laser of a shot. I don't know if Leonard got a piece of it. It was wide right anyway. So Wodzinski jumps the pass here. He has it out of the zone and hit from behind. Now Moore takes a stab at that one also.
Push there.
Moore finishes his hit into the Vengeance bench. Americans try to move it through here. Abel got it freed up, but that puck is not controlled now. Americans drop it across. They had a guy streaking over in the back door left side. Ulowitz was able to free that puck up. Now Ulowitz playing it across, and we got a call
going on here.
So
that's off. That's off.
That was off. Vengeance back at full strength. So they're gonna swap out a lot of personnel here. So all right, who are we gonna have here? Baru, Mayer, Barbish, Lennon, and Ladigan. So we got the defensive pairs mixed up here now. It's
been a weird day for that.
Messing with me.
I was used to my old D pairs. Now it's different today.
All right, Baru's face off to Leonard's left. This one, Barbish is tied up now in the circle. And this one hit the back window. Ladigan comes away with it for Lennon near side. Lennon does eventually get it to Mayer near side. Mayer skating in through the neutral zone with Baru. Mayer will enter right side. Mayer loses inside position here by that Americans player. So Mayer definitely using his size advantage here. Coming back around right in front of the net. Baru's shot just wide. A tough angle there. Americans tied up here on the mid-wall. Barbish fishing for that puck. Oh, we got a call coming. So this one's through the neutral zone. Another delayed call coming.
It's on us.
Yep. There's a roughing call coming here. 6:28 in the second. So Mayer going to the box to feel shame for a minute and a half.
Not the person you want to have in the penalty box.
No, he's our PK specialist. So, all right, your shorthanded line is going to be Lacido, Tusick, Robinson, and Dixon. Face-off coming to Leonard's right. So, I think Lacido just told Tusick to take the face-off. So Tusick's in the circle here. He wins the face-off to Robinson. Robinson, Dixon. Dixon didn't play that one cleanly. He's chasing up the mid-wall. Americans do control back at the right wing. They walk it to the middle and then back to the right mid-wall, back to the point. The Americans wait now at the point. Low shot deflected in front of Leonard out to the corner. Americans behind the net looking for an outlet. Send it up the mid-wall and left wing. And they walk it back, left mid-wall, back out to the wing. Now at the point, straight ahead. They send it down to the right corner. Americans really working the perimeter here. Right wing, left wing now. From the left wing, they wait and drop it down into the left corner. Again, just not giving them a lot of shooting lanes, I guess. So now Americans
moving it,
left
but they're not
side.
shooting.
Now from the point, there's a low shot deflected just wide left of the net. Robinson hard up the mid-wall. No, that puck stays down low. But Vengeance do jump that centering pass. Tusick trying to get off and running, but Americans centering. Robinson frees it back up to the point, but Americans hold again. 28 seconds on the PK. This line's got to be getting tired now. They've been playing defense for a long time.
Both teams are tired.
Americans right wing. There's a wrister. That one goes high behind the net. 15 seconds left on the PK. We've had the same lines out here this entire time. Americans circling all the way around. Just working the perimeter here. And that shot saved by Leonard out to the corner. Hey, buddy, don't touch things down there. No, don't touch things down there. No. Go find another plug, buddy. There's a bouncing puck. That went through Dixon's legs and in to Leonard's glove. So Vengeance back at full strength. They had the same line out there for that entire PK.
Well, they have the same power play line out too, so both teams are just as tired.
Yep. All right, your line now is going to be Abel, Armstrong, Moore, Wodzinski, and Ulowitz. Ulowitz plays this one on the left mid-wall. Abel drops it down behind the net, centering by the Americans. Oh, I think that was a save by Leonard there as that puck was coming across. And this puck sent back out to the point. Armstrong's going to chip it wide and collect. Armstrong's got one man in front of him. Abel's coming to join him in 2-on-2 rush. Oh, Armstrong just couldn't center that to Abel. But Moore will hold and drop it back down for Armstrong. Armstrong's pinned over there. Armstrong tried to play that puck. Puck is still loose in the corner. Drop down. Abel's down there. Abel looking to center. This one hit the back of the net. Abel. Moore looking to center again. That's sent back. So Moore frees it for Armstrong to Abel. Abel back to Armstrong behind the net. Back to Abel. Left side. Abel. Wrister. And looks like
either the net's off or they're taking somebody.
I think we got... There were some extracurriculars there after Moore had was pinned by that guy. I guess they're going to get... All right, they're sending that American player for roughing to the box. Vengeance going on the power play at 4:07 in the second. So maybe he continued his hit after.
He must have.
After Moore had gotten rid of that
see it, but we'll take it.
All right, power play formation here. Baru's in the circle. Wodzinski's in the slot. This one comes to Ulowitz right wing. He will wait. Ulowitz waits on the right wing, drops it down. Barbish down for Armstrong in the corner. Armstrong working it back up the mid-wall. Armstrong, Ulowitz. Back for Armstrong, right wing. He's walking it in. Barbish right in front of the net. And a shot, and Barbish had an open net on the right side. So Baru to Barbish. Barbish picks up the loose change. I mean, that puck just bounced straight down the goal line, and Barbish cleans it up. Then just take the 3-0 lead.
Good movement. Kept the puck up high, threw it down low. He threw it straight across the crease. The goalie made the first save, but that guy that was on the crease that threw it across gets to bury the empty puck in the empty net. 3-0 Vengeance.
All right, Abel's at mid-ice with Tusick and Moore. Lennon and Ladigan, your defensive pair. So Moore chasing one down. That puck rode the railing here. Moore to Abel. Abel couldn't get the shot off, though. Americans kick it out far side. They went to the neutral zone, and they tried to move one across. Moore was trying to run through there. Now, Moore coming in left wing. Moore chips one down. Abel behind the net. Now Abel coming around near side. Abel protecting the puck, coming across. Abel backhands one, just saved by the Americans goalie. Lennon, great pinch there. Deep shot. That one kicks back out. Now Lennon again on the right wing. Lennon just working here. Feathers one across for Ladigan. Ladigan walking one in. Here's Abel. Watch out. Abel couldn't get that shot off. It was a really nice angle. 2-6 centers. Ladigan from the point. There's a shot deflected and down. And the net comes off.
Slash. We're giving the slash here.
Oh, no. We got a penalty coming. Leonard hustled over to the bench. Ryan, I pulled a Mike Lang.
Oh, yeah?
May he rest in peace. I said, watch out.
Hey, everybody's got to do one. I never came to me in the first game, but I'll be cow kicked.
All right, another power play for Vengeance. Baru, Barbish, Armstrong out there. Barbish to Lennon. Lennon and Ladigan, your defensive pair. Barbish on the right wing, drops one down for Armstrong. Armstrong walks one right in front of the net and backhands one in. So Barbish just takes one himself. Straight across.
No, that was Armstrong that went straight across.
Armstrong just walked that one right in off the corner.
Yeah, it's not taking us long on these power plays. Rochester really needs to stop taking. That's our third power play goal of the game. And our power play goal in game number 1 happened in about 6 seconds.
Okay. All right, Vengeance control the faceoff here. Lennon. Feathers one ahead for Armstrong. Armstrong dropped it into the zone, but Americans tried to go D to D, and it's deflected deeper into the zone. So action on the mid-wall. Americans will skate one out far side. Here comes Barbish on the back check, though. Ladigan frees it up, but frees it deep for Lennon. Lennon coming around near side. Lennon is just feeling it tonight. I mean, he is moving and handling the puck and finding his teammates.
Offsides.
I mean, he's moving too fast tonight.
Yeah, Barbish, the puck kind of got hit up on some snow, and Barbish dragged it in offsides on that one. So,
Tim, I don't know what you fed him tonight. He's moving tonight. He's absolutely moving. All right, Abel, Fairman, Meissner, Robinson, and Dixon out here for a face-off far dot just outside the Americans' zone. So this one won by the Americans. They go D to D near side. Meissner and Fairman are getting deep on the forecheck, but Americans will ice the puck here, stop the clock at 2:10. So we're going back to the American zone for an offensive zone face-off. So This one's going to be to the Americans goalie's left, even though the Vengeance players are going to the other circle. Okay, now we're in position here. Abel's position, everybody. Fairman's in the slot, Meissner on the wing. This one comes behind Fairman, and Americans skated out with numbers here. Americans enter right wing and then wait on the wing. There's a shot high. Leonard sort of went airborne but didn't try to glove that one. This one's out of the zone. Abel had a little bit of trouble playing this puck. Came in, yeah, Meissner came across ahead of that puck. That's tough. It's between Abel's legs.
Yeah, nothing you can really do on
tough
that one.
offsides call there. 1:53 to play in the period. Gonna keep that line out there, so Abel will take this face off near dot. This one leaks into the zone. Meissner's tied up. Just can't get to that puck. And we got a call coming. So
another penalty. Rough.
They're going to get Meissner on a roughing call. So 1:48 to play in the second. Meissner was just frustrated. He was getting boxed out by that Americans player. So, all right, Vengeance going back on the PK here. It'll take it to almost the end of the period. Lacido and Mayer, Robinson and Dixon are your short PK line. Face-off coming to Leonard's right. Vengeance up 4-0. Under 2 minutes to play in the second. So here's Lacido's face-off. It is 1. Back to Robinson. Robinson waits, sends it hard up the mid-wall, but held in on the left wing. There's a deep shot wide right. Far side, Lacido will engage on the mid-wall. Sort of missed on that puck, and Americans drop it deep again. Robinson behind the net coming around near side. Robinson, again, got double-teamed over there. Mayer, though, with the takeaway. Mayer has this one into the neutral zone. Just feathers it ahead, but no icing. It was touched, so... Lacido, light forecheck here as Americans drop it down into the corner. They send it back to the far side behind Lacido, who again is lurking here. And Americans drop it into the neutral zone where Robinson was waiting. Americans actually had a player deep who was coming behind Robinson, who probably didn't see him there. Luckily, he got rid of the puck, though. Moore is on to join Lacido.
1 minute to play in the second.
Lacido looking tired all of a sudden. He's been covering a lot of ground on this forecheck. Wodzinski and Dixon now your defensive pair. Moore giving them fits on the forecheck. Americans do skate one out here, and they enter left wing. And they leave it on the left wing and chip it back down on the midwall. Wodzinski will engage in the corner centering pass. Moore had that Americans player tied up in front of the net. So Americans walking the blue line here. Oh, and Lacido, hard play over there. No call. Moore taking it away here. Moore's got one man in front of him. Moore drops it.
That kid kind of stuck his leg out.
Yeah, and back into the zone. 9 more seconds before Meissner's out of the box. Action on the near side. Americans take it deep again to control. 2-6 lurking on the forecheck. 20 seconds to play in the period. Meissner's out of the box. Vengeance back at full strength. 15 seconds to play. Meissner immediately plays that puck, but Americans center one across into the shooting slot. And here's a deep shot, low, and deflected in. So with 5 seconds to play in the period, Americans put one in on the deflection. So just a tough break there as we'll get something just came onto the ice.
Butt end came out of the stick.
All right.
So is that still a power play goal? I couldn't see. Is that still shorthanded?
No.
No, that was even strength?
Yep. All right, final seconds of the second period after that face-off, and that'll be it. So going into the second intermission, listen to the sponsorship message again.
The Stanley Cup level sponsors include Barber's Landscaping and Hubby Sosinski with Keller Williams Real Estate Agency. And their Hatchet Cup level sponsors include Treesdale Landscape Company, Standard Realty Group, and Contemporary Insurance Agency.
All right, so we got second intermission here. Getting ready to start the third. Real question is, did we get a Bert Mayer joke yet? I guess I can check that
the comments.
Here. Comments.
No Bert joke.
But, yeah. So no Bert joke. Okay. Well, fine, Bert. Be that way. Final home period of the season coming up here as Ryan's tallying up the stats. We got 16 minutes on the clock. Leonard's in net on my right. Vengeance going right to left as we're looking at it. Abel, Mayer, and Tusick will start this period with Lennon and Dixon as your defensive pair. So
All right, so far I have 22 shots to Rochester's 11, but that might be a little short than what is actually up there. 39 attempts to 23. We have 12 hits to their 8. We are 3 for 4 on the power play today. They're 0 for 5. That is the name of the game. And 23 to 16 in face-off wins.
Okay. Oh, Chusick does, from his knees, chip that one down out of the face-off. So Mayer coming in hard on the forecheck. American send it up the mid-wall near side. Abel engaged over there. Bouncing puck. And
they're going to call him on that.
On a hit. So as Berkey disagrees, but 15:45 in the third. Vengeance going on the PK here at very early here in the third. So
I guess they called it interference. So they're calling that he hit him without the puck.
All right, so your shorthanded line is going to be Mayer, Abel, Dixon, and Lennon. Face-off coming to Leonard's left. We got a minute and a half on the clock here. I don't know what the referee. I don't know what he was grabbing over there in the other box. But all right, Abel wins the face-off. Lennon sends it wide for Dixon. Dixon far side to Abel. Abel centers one airborne. Abel recollects. Dixon moving through the neutral zone. He's clipped off the puck. Americans control. Americans will go deep into their zone, circle it back around. They drop it back and send it far side and back to the near side. Americans will enter right wing. Hard play by Lennon to free up the puck for Dixon behind the net. Dixon out to Mayer far side. Mayer just skate this one out ahead of the zone and chip it forward. Mayer will catch up to this puck before it's icing. So Mayer to the net, leaves it for Abel. Abel's stick is completely tied up. Mayer's got it back. Mayer drifting right. There's a shot. Save by the Americans goalie. So Abel sends it back over to the left side. Vengeance shorthanded on the attack again. Lennon sent one into the netting as he was trying to chip it back down. I'm not sure if that was deflected or not. So 14:54 in the third.
Remember, this is the Rochester's power play. And we've seen the puck pretty much in their zone the entire time. So best way to kill a penalty.
Shorthanded offensive zone faceoff coming up here. No, we're coming out of the zone after that puck must have hit the.
Because he must have thrown it out of play. So,
all right, Lucido in for this faceoff. Ladigan was over there on the wing. He's the other defenseman. So Lucido, Moore, Ladigan, Wazensky. Americans far side. They will enter, but Wazensky keeps it out of the zone. So Americans retreat to their own blue line. And they will leave one coming across here. Now Americans bring one back across. They glove it down. So this that's the old basketball offense, Ryan, where you keep handing it off.
Mm-hmm.
So Ladigan deep in the zone here.
And Rochester has a lot of good puck movement. They just don't get a lot of shots.
So Rochester, Americans right wing. Send one into the slot, banked, deflected into Leonard for the save. One more second. One more second before 2-6 out of the box.
We win the face-off. Home run pass up to Jordan. Breakaway.
They should see. They got the awareness that that's coming. As Baru and Armstrong are now on with Robinson and Ulowitz. Baru taking this off. Defensive face-off. Robinson far side. 2-6 waiting for it at the blue line. Baru has to come across and chase this one in the near side corner. Baru up for Armstrong. Armstrong to Tusick. Tusick's got one player in front of him. Tusick moving across. Tusick splitting as the defenseman. Couldn't quite get the puck back, though. That puck was loose, and it kicks deep behind the net. So that was Baru. Robinson, Ulowitz right wing. Ulowitz deep shot. Blocker save by the Americans goalie. Baru drops it back down for Tusick. Tusick to Armstrong coming around in the left corner. Armstrong comes back around. Tusick right in front of the net. Brings it across, and we got a save. So and the Americans goalie just decking Tusick here. 13:37 were stopped. All right.
How many times they're going to hit him?
My goodness, what a scrum. All right, they're good. They're going to get Armstrong out of all of that. They're getting one of the Americans players as well, maybe. 13:37. A roughing call for each, maybe. So So, okay, referees are still sorting this out a little bit too. Are we going to be playing 4-on-4, you think?
If they don't do anything
Or
else.
5-on-5, maybe. We'll have to see what happens here as we'll get, I don't know, that was really something. Right, it's always your kid gets beat on.
He always likes to stir stuff up.
All right, so we'll see what happens here as both teams are just sort
Looks
of
like he's coming to
around here.
Rochester's bench. Looks like we're giving a penalty to the goalie.
Yeah, so they're all right. Referee talking to the Rochester coach, explaining the situation here. They're going to have to send another player to the box for a goalie penalty.
They are putting one more in, so.
Yep. So we might take a 5-on-4 power play.
I think we're going to get the power play here. I would advise Rochester to stop taking power plays and stop poking the bear at this point in the game.
All right. Good advice. Good advice. All right. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to take a 5-on-4 power play here.
No penalties on the goalie.
Okay. So they did
Wait,
get the goalie for a penalty.
Hold on. We're also getting
now
Fairman.
Fairman's going to go to the box too.
For what? So no power play. This is very confusing right now. 5-on-5. They just
Fairman wasn't
washed
even on
out
the
the
ice when
entire
that
power
happened.
play.
So
we got our scorekeeper trying to square everything out because
poor
he's
Derek
just as
Ulowitz
confused as
just
everybody
trying
else.
to get things sorted out. I have no idea why Fairman's in the box over there, but
He was a very bad
and there's
boy on that.
there's no penalty timers either.
Nope.
So
So they're just going to sit until the whistle.
So okay.
I would watch out for the next Rochester player that gets across Jordan's path.
All right, so Ulowitz chasing one deep here. Your line right now is Baru, Lucido, Tusick, and Robinson and Ulowitz. So Rochester sends one back into the zone. That should be icing. No, Leonard played that one right when it was on the line. So Ulowitz didn't play that one cleanly. It comes out. Tusick's got it far side, though. Tusick skating
got
out.
one
He's
on
got
four.
players in front of him. Tusick passed one of the players from the right side. Tusick waits on the right wing. He's met with some resistance there. Rochester takes it back out of the zone far side. Lennon engages, though. Lennon with the takeaway. He's got Tusick out in front of him. Lennon to Tusick. Tusick will enter right wing. Try to go past, but Rochester chips it back out of the zone. Baru controlling here for Vengeance. Feathers went across, but Rochester with the steal and shot. Leonard gets it down. Baru takes it away. Now Baru leaves another one out, and Rochester steals that one. Centering pass taken out by Tusick. He's past one of the Rochester players. He will enter. Coming across at the point. There's a hard shot. Save. Blocker save out to the left corner. Baru has it in the left corner. Baru sends one back across. Lennon will pick it up on the mid-wall and chip it back down for Tusick in the corner. Tusick leaves it for Baru. Baru has Lucido in the middle. Now Tusick out to the corner. Tusick still working in the corner here. Baru, shot blocked. And Rochester trying to skate it out of the zone. They will skate it out ahead.
Tired skaters out there.
Dixon engaging here on the mid-wall, near side. Lennon, big hit over there. Rochester centering back out to the right wing. There's a shot.
Good
Barber's
block.
got a piece of that one. Looks like it hurt. And this one comes across. Americans controlling the left wing. They send one back through. This one gets behind the net. I don't think anybody saw where that puck was. Now puck out to the corner. Abel trying to control. Abel just glides past a couple of American players. Abel far side. Lucido enters right wing. 2-on-2 rush. Lucido right side out to the corner. Lucido circling back around. Oh, he's hit. Sandwiched between two Americans players. Mayer working hard over there, but it's chipped out of the zone. Wodzinski back to control with Ladigan supporting. Americans all changing here. 11-11 to play. Wodzinski dead ahead here, right wing. Oh, he lost the puck though. Wodzinski chases deep, regains. Out to Meissner for a chip in.
The goal.
So Wodzinski, great vision there. Across the crease for Meissner. Meissner puts one in from the left side. That was pretty. So all the players come out of the box after that score. So
yeah, it was nice work there. Wodzinski barreling down the wing, takes it all the way down to himself, draws every player to him, and sees Meissner on the back door for that empty
great job
net.
keeping his head up that whole time too. All right, that line's still out there. So Abel, Mayer, Meissner. Mayer enters right wing, drops it down into the corner. Mayer's got a player on his hip the whole time. Now Mayer's freed up here left side. Coming around, back for Ladigan. Ladigan walking here. That's one go just a little bit outside. Wodzinski chips it down. Now battling on the mid wall. Meissner, Mayer. This one gets behind Meissner. Abel walks it in, sends it left. Mayer engages over here. Mayer gets inside position, but loses the puck over in the corner. Abel out to get it. Abel battling now. Americans with the takeaway, but held in by Meissner on the mid wall. He chips it back down. Action on the far side. Abel's coming off for a change, it looks like. Americans angle one out. Moore's coming on. So Moore, far side with the steal. Oh, he's clipped over there, no call. Meissner coming across. Americans chip that one away from him. Wodzinski, big hit over there. Now Moore has inside position coming around near side. Moore out for Tusick. Tusick's going to stretch one back across. Ends up with Wodzinski. Wodzinski, Ladigan. Wodzinski across. Meissner in the middle. Meissner's shot. Save. Tusick came flying. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Moore got hit down, and then that Americans player hit him while he was down. So we do have a call coming. The roughing call coming. 9:42 were stopped. Absolute frustration foul by that Rochester player. I mean, it was bad enough that Moore fell like a sack of potatoes there in the slot. Hey, hit a man while he's down.
Oh, well, they're trying to do whatever they can to try and get back into this game. But
all right, power play line out there. So Baru, Armstrong, Barbish, Robinson, Ulowitz. Robinson left side, leaves it for Armstrong. Armstrong walking it in now. Baru centering. Armstrong one-timer. Nice save by the Rochester goalie. My goodness.
it was good puck movement.
Yeah, good look, but a nice save as well. So 9:32, 121 on the power play. So this one to Robinson left wing. Robinson surveying here. Leaves it for Baru. Baru, no, let go of a wrister. Oh, Rochester goalie had to put both gloves up to save that one. And then no rebound here. We might have a late hit coming here. We're going to get Baru on a late hit. So.
Well, you can take that kid now.
And then,
None him gone.
Then the Rochester player comes after Baru. So just game getting ugly here. That Rochester player slow to get up over there in the corner. So we're stopped at 9:16 in the third. So Vengeance were on a power play for another minute at minute 5, but Baru's now in the box as I don't know why Moore came across there.
Moore went over to the box and said something
to the Rochester players in the box too. So, all right, so a lot of devious smiles over here on the Vengeance bench too. So
yeah, I wonder what was said there.
This could get ugly here for the last 9:16 we have to play. So the line out there right now is Armstrong, Barbish, Robinson, and Ulowitz. We're going to see what's happening here as the EMT's coming back across the ice. So referees have it sorted out, we hope.
Have had their, they're giving on the sportsman, like I bet.
So, all right. So we're still sorting things out. Still stopped. Very long stop. So, hey, say hello in the comments. You know, who's commenting?
All right. We have a lot going on with the two Reed grandmas. They were saying that the Facebook feed is fine. Both grandmas saying Facebook's fine.
All right.
Virginia then saying we must be related. Or Joyce saying we must be related. And Baru is out of the game.
So, all right, Baru's taking an early exit here. So, and you gotta. So, all right, we're still sorting things out.
We're giving Baru a 2 and 10, and they said.
All right, so we got door open over there. Fortunately, Rob Meissner's going to go close that door. It's still open. And back to the comment section. The Grandma Gang representing over here. We appreciate that.
And Virginia Slack saying, yes, I think so that we are related. And Virginia saying, certainly, watching our grandson.
All right. Now listen, like we appreciate an interactive broadcast, but this is not a chat room.
Apparently, that's what the grandmas are doing.
All right, so now a Rochester player also exited stage left. So, all right, so we got players leaving. We're still just waiting to resume play here.
So we would still have the power play, is what I assume.
Now we're looking at 4-on-4 right now on the ice, but
Yeah,
there is a
that's what the
Rochester
scoreboard's saying,
player in
so
the box.
I don't.
Well, no, that was from the
envy.
original. That was from the original power play.
Correct. And so if you send both of them there and they both leave, I'm assuming that just washes out, and we still have a minute 5 of our power play.
Sure. Okay.
But getting ugly here late in the game. Leonard's joining the crew at center ice.
Yep, Leonard's
trying to
like,
figure
don't
out
leave
what's
me
going
out
on.
of the hangout here, as we're still just stopped here. We've been stopped for a very long time.
Well, it's a good thing we started early at 3 o'clock, so we had extra time for all this, all these shenanigans here.
Brian, I don't think that's how it works, but thank you for busting out the shenanigans.
You're welcome.
Got to work that in on the final home game of the season. So, yeah, programming note, I am back on tomorrow morning, Vengeance 8U, with 2 games in Youngstown. And we're going to be at the Covelli Center, so I'll have good viewing angles there. I did not have any good angles at Deep Freeze this afternoon.
All right, I'm hearing 5-on-4, and it looks like the puck is going in the zone. Or no, we're going right to this face-off dot.
All right, so... All right, Leonard's back in position here. All right, 5...
Ulowitz still
4-on-4.
can't figure out what to put on the score sheet.
4-on-4. Yeah, poor Derek Ulowitz. He's like, what do you want?
He has had quite a busy day.
Okay. All right, now we will bring a 5th player out. Okay, Abel, Barbish, Armstrong, Robinson, Ulowitz.
Right,
we're
back
playing
to the game.
again. All right, Armstrong chasing deep. He's knocked down, and immediately we're not happy about it. So, action on the far side. Abel will pick it up far mid-wall.
Walk away from it.
And he will walk it back around. Abel to Robinson. Robinson, left side, hard shot. Glove down. Ulowitz sliding in there. Got chipped off, though, into the corner. Robinson pinches and drops it down. Barbish across. And Ulowitz stuck it on the back door and put one in. So, power play goal for Vengeance. 8:49. Ulowitz sneaking in on the back door here. He will put that one in.
After all that.
Oh. Yeah, I saw
Another
the
power play
replay
goal.
there is poor Shane Barbish has been working the goalie cam down there, and
He's
it's
been doing well.
lagging.
Hopefully your actual recording isn't laggy and you can just upload that.
Well, and that's what we'll do. If the replay on YouTube's laggy, I'll get the final video and just replace it.
All right, now back to the game after
All right,
nerd
new
talk.
line on here. Lacido, Fairman, Tusick. Fairman near side, he will chip it in. And took a hit for his troubles there. Americans have it deep in the zone. Here comes Tusick. Tusick, big hit far side. Lacido into the corner. Lacido gets pinned. Fairman trying to free it up. Lennon, right side. This one comes back into the middle. Fairman frees that puck up, but Americans come out with it far side.
Oh, Jimmy's trying to go high there. They're
They're
giving him a
going to
penalty.
get him too, as Dixon will touch his puck, and we got a penalty coming.
His hands were high.
So it
This
looked
is
like
the refs trying to
like
take
he held
control
up
of
a
this
little bit
game.
there, but they're going to get him. So Lennon in the box for roughing call. 8:20. We're going to bring a PK line out here with Mayer, Lacido, Wodzenski, and Dixon. So
This is the 7th power play for Rochester, and they're still over. Let's try to keep it that way.
yeah, a lot of penalties in this game. All right, so Dixon trying to dig it out. This one comes back to the Americans on the wing. Now on the mid-wall. Oh
that was
man,
close.
Mayer just got away with a hit from behind there. Lucky you didn't call that one. Lacido far side out ahead for Mayer. Mayer's got players all around him. He's never let that stop him, though. Mayer down to the right side. Mayer waits on the wing. Gets hit, stays on his feet. Drops it for Lacido. Lacido in the corner. Lacido looking to center. Puck stayed over there, though. Mayer took a hit down there in the corner. All right, 52 seconds left on the PK. Mayer's coming off. Tusick coming on. Lacido still lurking here on the forecheck. Americans will enter right wing. And they're drifting right. They will wait over on the right wing, and they go D to D left side. They got a lot of room to walk this one in. There's a hard shot. Boy, that was a laser. But it's coming out of the zone. It was so hard. So Americans control back at their own blue line, D to D far side. 25 seconds before Lennon's out of the box. Then we got that tough situation. We got a defenseman coming in and out of the box, Ryan. So Wodzinski hard off the glass.
It's
It will
not
be
gonna
icing
make
if
it.
it makes the line. It's a
Goalie
bouncing
came out
puck. It
too,
does
so-
not make the line. Tusick was getting deep, and Americans looked like they were sending that one down. It deflected out of play. 11 seconds before Glendon's out of the box. So Tusick and Meissner are the wings. Ulowitz and Ladigan the defensive pair. Short-handed offensive zone face-off here. Meissner will go behind Tusick. This one out to the mid-wall. It will be held in by Ulowitz. No, it got behind him. So Meissner lifting sticks over here. Ulowitz back out of the zone. Tusick working here. Lennon's in out of the box, but he's coming off. Meissner right wing. Meissner moving across. Leaves it for Tusick. Got behind him, though. Tusick taken into the corner and undercut by an Americans player. Tusick back on his skates there. Moore and Meissner are the other wings down there. Everybody had committed pretty deep.
They're calling us again.
Oh, my goodness.
Taking both of them. This is
They,
the refs calling every single thing they see now. So Tusick got tied up after getting held and tripped. Got held up behind the board, so they're taking both kids.
Okay. So we're going to get just roughing penalties for both.
Yep. Rough
6:29 to play.
Oh, we got Baru here in the stands now.
All right. Baru's joining Goldberg, hanging out with him. All right. Americans have one too many players on the ice right now, don't they?
No, it's 5-on-5.
Okay. Yep. I just can't count. All right. So we got Barbish, Armstrong, Abel, Ladigan, and Ulowitz. Now Americans right through the middle here is a backhander saved by Leonard. Really nice save as that Americans player was slicing through everybody.
That's only the Americans' third shot this period, so.
Ooh, Barbish, very tough play there. He got knocked down as he was trying to play that puck. Action in front of the Rochester bench. Armstrong, Abel was calling for that puck. Oh man, Barbish down again. Abel comes away with the left side. Abel protecting the puck. Centers across. Ulowitz was over there in almost the exact same spot he scored last time. Ulowitz frees the puck out far side. Abel drops it back, and Armstrong couldn't handle it. Ulowitz will pinch and chip it back down for Armstrong. Armstrong working it here into the middle. Americans take it away. 5.5 minutes to play. All right. Fairman and Mayer are on. Abel's far side stretch pass to him. He will enter left wing. Abel pinned over there in the mid-wall. Abel, Fairman now battling for it. Fairman to Abel. Abel. Stretch pass. Fairman will pick this one up. Here's a shot deflected high off the window. Wodzinski pinches. This one's out of the zone, though. Robinson controlling. Robinson coming across. Robinson still looking for an angle. Robinson will wait and send it near side to Wodzinski. Wodzinski stretching it out for Mayer, right wing. Mayer waits, leaves it across. The Lucido was streaking over there, couldn't hit him. Americans skating back out the other way. This one's going airborne far side. Fairman trying to get inside position to play this puck. It's under him, and it comes back into the zone. Wodzinski pins up. Lucido trying to free it up, going deep. Lucido to Fairman. Fairman saucer one to Mayer, but Americans send it the other way. Now Fairman's got it back. Teams are back on sides, and Americans take it away. Now Americans on the wing. They just drop one back into the zone. Wodzinski, massive hit over there, lifted that Americans player off his skates. Now Meissner coming through here. Meissner left side with Lucido in the middle. Meissner centers. Lucido tried to deflect it on net. Comes out to the far side, coming up on 4 minutes to play. Americans stretch one back into the vengeance zone. Dixon waits. Meissner centering beautifully for Moore. Moore will enter left side. Tried to leave it across for Armstrong. A lot of traffic there. Lennon holds on the right wing. Lennon down for Armstrong. Armstrong with Meissner fighting for position.
Oh, two high hits up in the head.
Yeah, Moore pinned Armstrong over there. This puck comes in front of the net. Meissner with a shot. Moore with a shot. Oh, what a save. And the Americans goalie falls on the puck. And a couple of extracurriculars after the play as well. Whew. My goodness.
3:36, and the penalty box is empty for now, but it looks like two are going.
Yeah,
anyway.
Meissner sharing a lot of words with that.
Or possibly
Americans
three.
player.
We got three going to the box.
Meissner and Moore, and a Rochester player. So, all right. So
Just
It's
roughs
going to be
all
an
around.
ugly
Roughs
scoring
all
sheet
around.
here.
I mean, I have us at
3:36 to play.
I have us at 13 penalties, which is not good news for Coach Berkey. That could be a suspension for the coach after 12 penalties.
Really?
Yeah. So if that's the case,
Interesting. All right, so your shorthanded line is Abel, Barbish, Lennon, and Dixon. Abel far side, skate one out and leave it ahead for Barbish. Has to go collect it here in the neutral zone. Oh, he's hit. And action still here right at mid-ice. Americans do free it up. Far side coming in here. This player's got some speed. The low shot. Leonard kicks that one back out to the corner. Dixon, good pursuit there. Dixon up the mid-wall. Now Dixon centering across. Lennon going to collect it. Leaves it for Barbish. Barbish gains the line and drops it down. 57 seconds on the PK. Abel coming in on the forecheck. Abel with a steal. But he's pinned over there. Mayer comes across. Dixon sends it down. Mayer working here on the far mid-wall. Americans free it and send it deep to free the puck up. 40 seconds on the PK. Abel, far side. Oh, man. Rochester player just made it to the bench. He's hurt. My goodness. All right, Lucido on with Mayer, Dixon, and Lennon. Americans far side. 20 seconds on the PK. Americans. There's a wrister. That one hit the back window. Dixon frees it up mid-wall. Mayer charges in, lays a hit. Rochester moving across to their left. There's a low shot, deflected into the far corner. Lennon past one of the Americans, and Lennon gets it out into the neutral zone. Moore is on. I don't know how they knew how to put him on then, but no timer.
Yeah, the clock wasn't even on running for that. So that was technically a power play there.
Offsides is the call. 1:58 to play. They're going to make some line changes here. So this is going to be Tusick, Fairman, Armstrong, Ladigan, and Ulowitz. Face off far dot, just outside the vengeance zone. Americans control. Fairman coming in on the forecheck. Americans far side. Will feather one through. Ladigan's got to go get it with an American player forechecking. Ladigan across for Tusick near side. Tusick to Fairman. Fairman back to Tusick. Tusick into the neutral zone. And out for Armstrong. Armstrong chipping the puck deep. Armstrong to the net. And runs into the goalie. And we got penalties. So
that give Armstrong a penalty.
That is dislodged. Who we got slashing call? Man, that Rochester goalie has been under assault.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been
they got slashing on Junior American.
Oh, power play for us.
So power play coming on here. Abel, Armstrong, Barbish, Ladigan, Ulowitz. 1:33 to play. 1:30 on the power play. They check to make sure the net is in place. Face off to the Americans' goalie's right. Armstrong battling for it. Ladigan, great hold on the blue line there. Now left side. Abel evades a hit over there in the corner. Abel into the referee. Armstrong comes away with it. He's going around far side centering. Barbish was in the slot. Couldn't get a shot on net, though. Lifted out of the zone by the Americans. This one's coming on net, so Leonard will come out to play it. Leonard for Ulowitz. Ulowitz, the Rochester player on his back. Ulowitz centers it through the neutral zone. Rochester, though, sends it D far side and back out of the zone. So Abel back across. Ulowitz will enter left wing. Ulowitz, Barbish, Grister. He's hit as he shoots that one. It's wide right, far corner. 52 seconds to play. Armstrong with a hit down there. Ladigan trying to buy a little bit of time. Ladigan waits, drops it for Abel. Abel centering. Oh, Meissner couldn't get a good shot there. Rochester goalie way out of the crease. Rochester will ice the puck. Leonard's going to play this one to negate the icing. Leonard with a stretch pass for Ulowitz. Ulowitz to Armstrong. Armstrong to Meissner. Meissner has to collect that puck behind him, drifting left. Here's Abel left side. Abel backhander off the goalie. Armstrong now battling. Armstrong, Meissner into the corner. 15 seconds to play. Ulowitz, Abel, right corner is a wrister. And out to the corner. Nobody knew where that puck was. And Rochester
helmet came off.
His helmet. My goodness.
Ooh.
I mean,
Oh,
I mean,
6 seconds left in our last regular season broadcast.
Abel hit a blistering shot there from the corner. Final 6 seconds at home for the season.
Yeah, our next games will be March 9th and 10th out in Columbus.
Yeah, that's the next time we play. 2 weekends from now in Columbus for Mid-Ams. As time is going to run out on this one as it goes out to the corner. So that'll be it. Vengeance with a 6-1 victory here. They win both games of the doubleheader at home. So once again, I'm back on tomorrow morning from Youngstown with some Vengeance 8U action. That starts, I believe, at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning on Rickety Bench Productions from the Covelli Center in Youngstown, Ohio. And once again, this Vengeance 2011 team playing in Columbus in 2 weekends for Mid-Ams. Ryan and I will have the action from Columbus. 3 games on the schedule, and then we'll see what happens after that. So Ryan's finishing up the tally here on the stats. So we're keeping the broadcast going, Ryan, so you can report in the final game
call
stats.
for the home games here. We had 37 shots to their 15 hits. We out hit them 23-19. We were 4 for 6 on the power play this evening, and they were 0 for 8, and won the face-off battle there 33-22. So,
all right, very
Elvis
good.
has